Hello my flyers, welcome back to another video. Sorry, I fixed the lighting. That didn't help at all. Whatever. Well, basically this video was going to be about, I recently just played the game The Park. The one involving the mother, the child, and sounded a lot like Among the Sleep. Anyways. That game was kind of confusing for me, and I'm pretty sure it's confusing for a lot of people. So, and I pretty much just developed a theory about the whole game itself. So I'm just gonna start. Right off the bat. Before Callum, the mother, she's taken away by her. Callum's mother is taken away by her father, and she gets a letter afterwards saying that basically her mother just says we're not family anymore because she was growing up to be like her father. She ran away with her father, and then later on during the witch's mouth thing, we learned that her father took her away from her. So pretty much she's growing up that her mother does not love her anymore. She just can't bear with the fact that she ran away with her father. So she's growing up with depression. And as she's growing up, she's getting more letters from her mom saying stuff like not like we can't be family, but like just don't contact me, don't talk to me and stuff like that. She's growing up with that, making her depressed. We already know the mother's depressed to begin with. And like as the mother's growing up, the mother's mother is sending her all kinds of things, making her more depressed. Now, years later, she's growing up. She meets Dawn. Dawn makes her happy. Her and Dawn get together. Her and Dawn do the do. The mother is pregnant with Callum. Later, 6 months later, Dawn dies. Mother goes back into depression. Now, more in depression with her childhood, and more depression with the fact that she's going to have to bear this child alone with no one to help her. She goes even to more deeper depression. She pretty much just gives birth to the child. She becomes even more depressed. She eventually gets so depressed that she needs to take medicine and take drugs and stuff like that. And because Dawn worked at the amusement park, that is her son's favorite amusement park. So she takes him there, and she becomes even more depressed, causing her to need to take more pills. And this is her son's favorite park, so they frequently go there. Now, to basically the ending, basically where the game takes place. I believe that the park itself is not the park at all. Like, it's the park, yes. But like, when you go into the game, pretty much the park is just destroyed, old, everything. I believe that the park itself is the mother battling with her sins and stuff, because at the end of the game she kills Callum, and I believe that the park is her battling with her depression and everything. The mother is the good between her and her other self, and that weird guy with the top hat who pretty much just you see controlling all the rides. I believe that's what makes her snap and kills Callum. Because if you notice at the end of the game, when she sees Callum on the table, that weird guy with the weird top hat skinny guy, he pretty much lifts the mother's arms and she pretty much lifts his arm and helps her kill Callum. So I believe that the park was the last place she saw Callum before killing him at the house, because the house is where it all went down. That's why at the end of the game, that's why it just frequently got worse and worse and worse. And then it just eventually, she killed Callum. I believe that the park is her battling with everything. Her seeing Callum for the final time, losing Callum maybe. She finally snaps and maybe Callum runs away. She sees Callum for the last time there. She takes him home, she kills him, and the guy with the top hat controlling all the rides is her fighting that. The guy with the top hat is her depression. That's what forces her to kill Callum. And then afterwards, she pretty much just goes crazy. She lies, says she lost Callum. That's the ending of the game. That is my theory. Nothing in the entire game is real. That's just her battling with her mind, her sins, herself, whatever you want to call it. And the guy is basically her as well, but the evil side of her that made her kill Callum, that made her snap. Basically, her depression. That is my theory. You can prove me wrong if all you want, but this is just what I'm going to go by because this is what my theory. I think it makes sense. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed that, leave a like and all that jazz. I will see you guys in the next video.